Hello everyone, Kaisen here, and in today's video, we covered the chapter of Questism, and this chapter is really where everything hits the fan. This chapter is more insane than literally any other Lookism cameo that's happened so far in the series, so without further ado, we pick up where we left off last chapter with Jongdu Ma's Ascendance, with him using his Ascendance card against all odds, which improves his stats in proportion to how many enemies there are. Soohyun realizing his situation, he tells his crew to stop attacking. The West's resident nerd number 3 tells Soohyun that as of now they don't have the luxury of spending time with Jongdu, and that Choyun will recover soon if they spend any more time with Jongdu, telling Soohyun that they should ignore the Great Mountain and focus on Choyun. But contrary to the Soohyun back in chapter 1 of the series, he actually has a functioning brain, and asks if they do focus on Choyun, who's gonna stop Jongdu from booking it after them. To which the strongest YAMAZAKI offers himself up to fight Jongdu. Soohyun, knowing the truth that Gukja will eat dirt and more dirt and concrete if he fights Jongdu, but he tells Soohyun that he doesn't plan to win against Jongdu at all. Instead, his goal is to hold Jongdu back from defending Choyun, and urges Soohyun to leave it to him, which is such a goated move from my king Gukja. He's always been one of my favorite characters in Questism simply for the feel-good energy he brings to the story, and he's a loyal friend, so what's not to love? But of course, he can't leave Gukja alone, so he leaves the captains to help Gukja. He then asks Haru, Yugyeom, Kangsuk, and Jaeha to follow him to Choyun. And with that, their plan commences with Taeho and Ryu taking the first charge. Taeho is of course excited as ever, with Ryu telling Jaeha to hurry up and get lost. Gukja gets into position, but Jongdu gets to him first, landing a strike on Gukja's torso. Now, compare their stats for me real quick, and you can probably guess what happens next. Yeah, Gukja falls to his knees. Jongdu asks Gukja if he really is the number 2, because of how weak he is. Well, she then gets saved by Taeho and this guy. Whilst everyone is ganging up on Jongdu, Gukja has an epiphany. Everyone around him has gotten stronger. Everyone put in the work. But what did he do that time? Go on dates with his tattooed baddie? As of now, the number 2 of the West, he's embarrassed of what he's been unable to accomplish. Whilst he's sulking, everyone gets absolutely dog-walked by Jongdu. And as the West's number 2, he can't bear to see himself be unable to defend his crew, and he gets up and gets in his stance, with his only reason being he has to stop Jongdu. And with that, his potential begins to clash with its limit. We get a flashback to Gukja's parents, but it doesn't really matter, because it's just some stuff about gun. Be it luck or chance, he stops Jongdu's fist with a single hand, and we get a flashback of a conversation between Jaeha and Soohyun. Jaeha basically tells Soohyun that he can't accept Gukja as number 2 of the West, especially everyone is speculating why he's number 2 in the first place when there's so many more stronger figures than Gukja. But of course Soohyun knows the true potential of Gukja and tells Jaeha to wait for Gukja's time to shine. Ending the conversation, Gukja finally transcends. With his transcendence, he's unlocked 3 new exclusive cards. Gukja's stamina is also recovered. His new transcendence cards are called Yamazaki, the blood of an Oni flows, ultimate battle move, must kill, and lastly, my favorite, Diablo 2. Diablo 2 was the best because of course it is, and I'll fight literally anyone who disagrees. Lastly, the one we've anticipated for, you've seen the thumbnail, Ultra Instinct, where if you faint in a battle, you are placed in an unconscious state that's unable to feel pain and uses 100% of your body's capability. We're then revealed Gukja's newest form. He's now entered the UI state, with his stats now being a double X in strength, a double X in speed, and a triple X in endurance. In my last Questism review, I said that Questism is now Lookism level, and a lot of people disagreed with me, but this is definitely definitive proof of that. It's also a sign that Questism is probably gonna end soon, and I'm pretty glad that we got some high PTJ content, especially after the stuff he pulled in the latest Lookism chapter. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and so yeah.